Are you looking for the perfect solution to fix your laptop battery draining fast? You're in the right place. In this tutorial, I will show you 20 proven simple solutions to fix your laptop battery issues, step by step. Laptop battery. Life is one of the most crucial aspects of portable computing. However, a rapidly draining battery can be frustrating, especially when you're in the middle of important work or gaming, isn't it? Fortunately, here are the most effective strategies to help extend your laptop's battery life. We've all been there, in the middle of something important, only to see that dreaded low battery notification. We're going to dive deep into some common software tweaks, hardware checks, and maybe even some habits you can change to squeeze out that extra juice from your laptop. So, if you're ready to ditch the charger and get some real work done on the go, let's get right into it. First up, let's talk about those power-hungry apps running in the background without you even realizing it. To check what's eating up your battery life, open up Task Manager on Windows or Activity Monitor on macOS. You'll see a list of all the running programs and how much CPU, memory, and energy they're using. If you spot anything you're not actively using, just right-click and hit Quit or Force Quit. Trust me, your battery will thank you. Next up, let's head into your laptop's power settings. Both Windows and macOS have built-in power management options that can seriously boost your battery life. Look for options like Power Saver on Windows or Energy Saver on macOS. These modes optimize your laptop's performance and display settings to conserve power. Customize things like screen brightness, sleep mode, and processor performance to find the perfect balance between power and performance. Alright, let's talk about your screen. It's beautiful, I know, but it's also one of the biggest battery drainers on your laptop, so do your battery a favor and turn down that brightness. You can usually do this directly from your keyboard using the brightness control keys. Find a level that's comfortable for you but not blindingly bright. Your eyes and your battery will thank you. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are amazing inventions, but they're also constantly searching for connections, which can drain your battery. So, if you're not browsing the web or using Bluetooth devices, just turn them off. You can usually find quick access toggles for Wi-Fi and Bluetooth in your system tray or menu bar. Just click the icons to turn them off when you don't need them. Drivers are like the software messengers that help your laptop's hardware and software talk to each other. Outdated drivers can cause problems, including battery drain. This is especially true for your graphics and chipset drivers. Head over to your laptop manufacturer's website and look for the Support or Drivers section. Then download and install the latest drivers for your specific laptop model. Sometimes a single app can be the culprit behind your battery woes. To identify these energy vampires, head back to your Task Manager on Windows or Activity Monitor on macOS. Look for any apps that are consistently using a high percentage of your CPU or energy. If you find any suspicious apps, consider closing them or uninstalling them altogether. Your battery will thank you for it. Let's be real, how often do you actually shut down your laptop completely? If you're like me, probably not that often, but leaving your laptop on, even when you're not using it, can still drain the battery. That's where sleep mode comes in. Make sure your laptop is set to go to sleep after a short period of inactivity like 10 or 15 minutes. You can adjust these settings in your power options. Remember those programs that always seem to launch themselves the moment you boot up your laptop? Yeah, those guys can be a real drag on your battery life. To see which programs are set to start automatically, open up your System Configuration, Windows, or Users and Groups, macOS settings. You'll find a list of startup items that you can disable. Go through the list and uncheck anything you don't absolutely need running in the background. Your laptop will boot up faster, and your battery will last longer. Okay, I'll admit it, backlit keyboards look awesome, especially in a dimly lit room. But let's be real, they're not exactly essential, and they do consume a bit of extra power. So, if you're serious about maximizing your battery life, consider turning off your keyboard backlighting or at least dimming it down. You can usually find the controls for this on your keyboard's function keys. And hey, if you really need that backlighting, maybe reserve it for those late-night coding sessions when you're plugged into an outlet anyway. External devices, while super useful, can also be sneaky battery drainers. Things like USB drives, external hard drives, and even some mice and keyboards can draw power from your laptop, even when they're not actively being used. So, if you're not using an external device, unplug it. It's a small step that can make a big difference in the long run. And hey, if you're really serious about saving power, consider investing in a powered USB hub. That way, you can keep all your devices connected without draining your laptop's battery. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and feel free to ask questions or recommendations in the comment box. Just like any other component, your laptop battery has a lifespan. Over time, its capacity to hold a charge will naturally decrease. Both Windows and macOS have built-in tools that can give you a detailed report on your battery's health. You can usually find them by searching for battery in your system settings. These tools will tell you things like your battery's current capacity, its cycle count, and its overall health. If the report shows significant degradation, it might be time to consider a battery replacement. Heat is the enemy of electronics, and your laptop battery is no exception. Overheating can not only reduce your battery's lifespan but also cause it to drain faster in the short term. Make sure its vents are clear of dust and debris. You can use a can of compressed air to gently blow away any dust bunnies. Consider using a cooling pad, especially if you're using your laptop for demanding tasks like gaming or video editing. Operating system updates aren't just about new features and security patches, they often include improvements to power management as well, so make sure your operating system is up to date. Both Windows and macOS make it super easy to check for and install the latest updates. You can usually find these settings in your system preferences. Keeping your operating system updated ensures you're taking advantage of the latest power-saving technologies. Malware, or malicious software, can wreak havoc on your laptop in many ways, and yes, that includes draining your battery. Some types of malware run in the background, consuming your system resources and draining your battery without you even realizing it. That's why it's crucial to have a good antivirus program installed and to run regular system scans. A good antivirus will detect and remove any malware lurking on your laptop, protecting both your data and your battery life. Those fancy visual effects and animations in your operating system might look cool, but they also put extra strain on your graphics card, which in turn can drain your battery faster. So, if you're serious about squeezing every last minute of battery life out of your laptop, consider disabling or at least reducing these visual effects. You can usually find these settings in your system preferences under Display or Appearance. Location services are incredibly useful for apps like maps and navigation, but they can also be a drain on your battery if left on all the time. So, if you're not actively using an app that requires your location, turn off location services. You can usually find a quick access toggle for this in your system tray or menu bar. And hey, if you only need location services for specific apps, you can usually customize those settings within each app as well. Notifications are great for staying on top of things, but they can also be a major distraction and a drain on your battery life. Every time your laptop receives a notification, it has to wake up from its low power state, which uses up energy. So take control of your notifications. Go through your system settings and disable notifications for any apps that you don't absolutely need to hear from constantly. If you've tried everything and your battery life is still abysmal, it might be time to face the music. You might need a new battery. Laptop batteries don't last forever, and their capacity to hold a charge naturally diminishes over time. You can either do it yourself if you're feeling tech-savvy, or take it to a professional repair shop. A new battery can breathe new life into your laptop, giving you back those hours of productivity and freedom that you've been missing. Sometimes the culprit behind your battery woes isn't the battery itself, but rather the way it's being charged. A faulty power adapter or a loose charging port can prevent your battery from charging properly, leading to frustration and decreased battery life. So take a moment to inspect your power adapter and charging port. Make sure the adapter is securely plugged into both the outlet and your laptop. If you notice anything unusual, try using a different power adapter or cleaning the charging port with a can of compressed air. We spend a lot of time in our web browsers these days, and it turns out that some browser extensions can actually impact your battery life. Extensions that constantly run in the background, especially those that are poorly coded, can drain your battery faster than you'd expect. So, take a look at your browser extensions and see if there are any you can live without. Disabling or removing unnecessary extensions can help reduce your browser's resource usage, which in turn can improve your battery life. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and feel free to ask questions or recommendations in the comment box. Check out more laptop video guides in the description box. And there you have it. 20 easy ways to fix your laptop's battery draining issues. From tweaking your system settings to adjusting your own habits, there are plenty of things you can do to squeeze out that extra juice and stay productive on the go. Remember, every little bit counts when it comes to battery life. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tech tips. Thanks for watching.